Hi students, we have started our environment chapter. This is our 15th chapter. What are the learning objectives? That is definition of environment, ecosystem and types, components of the ecosystem, food chain, energy flow in an ecosystem, food web and biomagnification, ozone layer depletion and managing the garbage. These are the topics we have to cover in our environment chapter. In those, we have already covered ecosystems, components of ecosystem, food chain, energy flow in an ecosystem. Next, we are going to start our next topic, food web and biomagnification. This is the PPT presentation, very easy for explaining you by showing the picture. So, I am following this one. Now, we will see. What is food web? What is food web? We have learnt about food chain in the previous session. What is food chain? It is a sequence of living organisms in which each organism feed on the other. Resulting of that, what will happen? Transfer of energy will takes place. That becomes under food chain. Then what about food web? Food web means it is an interconnections of food chain. What is food web? Food web is a network of a large number of interconnected food chain existing in an ecosystem that we call food web or food cycle. Look at the picture. In the picture, we can see the number of food chains, they are interconnected with one another. That means each organism is generally eaten by two or more other kinds of organisms, which in turn are eaten by several other organisms. Means it is not like a sequence of one straight line. Here every organism, it is generally eaten by two or more other kinds of organisms. That means here the food chain is not an straight one. It is interconnected with another food chain also. Then we call that one as food web. What are the characteristics of food web? It consists of number of interconnected food chain through which energy travels in an ecosystem. Through the interconnection, what will happen here? Energy also transferred from one trophic level to another trophic level. Usually, members of higher trophic level feeds upon many organisms of lower trophic level. Every time this usually happens in the ecosystem. Presence of complex food webs increases the stability of the ecosystem. Ecosystem stability is maintained because of food web. Because of interconnections of the food chain, what will happen? The number of the organisms in the ecosystem, they are maintained stable. Then next we'll see the next concept, biomagnification or bioaccumulation. It is very important topic, children. Biomagnification, what is that meaning? We know already that different types of chemicals are accumulating in our environment. What will happen? Unknowingly, sometimes these chemicals accumulates into the living organisms. That comes under biomagnification. How it will happen? First we start with the definition. The phenomenon that involves progressive accumulation of non-biodegradable chemicals at each trophic level is called bioaccumulation or biomagnification. Unknowingly, some harmful chemicals enter our body through the food chain. For example, you take the pesticides. What are pesticides? Pesticides are the chemicals, non-biodegradable chemicals which are used to kill the pest. Pest means the disease causing organism. The pesticides, they include fungicides which kill fungi, rodenticides which kill rodents like rats, and insecticides for killing the insects. These are different types of pesticides are available. These chemicals are either washed down into the soil or into the water bodies. Whenever the farmer he sprinkles the pesticides in the field, what will happen? Only some amount will be taken up to kill the pest. The remaining content will be washed down into the soil or into the surrounding water bodies. From the soil, these are absorbed by the plants along with the water and minerals from the water bodies. And from the water bodies, if you take the water bodies, from there are taken up by the aquatic plants and animals. They enter through food chain. Now these chemicals are accumulated in the each organism. Now each organism is eaten up by the another organism in the food chain. Yes or no? So what will happen? Now from the lower level, the chemical will be accumulated in the higher level organism. In the form of that, what happened? Through food chain, now chemical is accumulating at each level. As these chemicals are not degradable, these get accumulated progressively at each trophic level. Look at here in the picture, the blue dots, it represents the chemical. Lowest level, you think about phytoplanktons, aquatic plants, very microscopic plants, example algae. You can see the number of dots there. They are very less in the lower level. When it is going to the next level, what will happen? The number of the amount of the chemical will be increasing. When you are reaching to the top, the amount of the chemical will be increased more. This comes under biomagnification. When the chemical entering into the food chain, now it is transferred from one level to the another level, then the concentration of the chemical also increases at the highest trophic level. For example, in detail, now look at the slide. There you can see the water. Pollutants, for example, in the river or lake are taken by microorganisms like planktons, and they're eaten by aquatic organisms and then eaten by aquatic organisms such as fish, which in turn are eaten by large birds, animals, and also even humans. You can see there water is there. From the water, chemical is accumulated in the phytoplankton. From the phytoplankton, now the chemical is accumulated more in the zooplankton. Look at here, where going up from base to the tip of the food chain, last end, there you can see accumulation of the chemical more and more to the top trophic level. The substance become concentrated. Here the chemical is concentrated in the tissues or in the internal organs. They move up the chain. They are going up the chain. The chemical is accumulating. The substances like pesticides, best example is DDT. DDT means dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. Dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane. It is an banned pesticide in 1972. But these chemical traces also available now in the soil also. That means how these chemicals are accumulated, you can think about it. Another one, methyl mercury or other organic chemicals, they are causing biomagnification. Due to bioaccumulation, food grains such as wheat and rice, vegetables and fruits and even meat containing varying amount of pesticide residues. Now the vegetables, fruits, what are available, in those also will contain the traces of the pesticides. They cannot always be removed by washing, just by simple washing or any other means. We can't remove these traces of pesticides. The maximum concentration of non-biodegradable chemicals get accumulated in the body of human beings and causing many dreadful diseases. If these accumulated chemicals are becoming more in our body, then what will happen? They leads to many diseases and also disorders that we can see in the living organisms. Students, you can write the assignment that about different methods could be applied to reduce our intake of pesticide. How can you reduce the intake of pesticide? What type of the methods you can follow it? Please complete this assignment. You can write nearly 10 points. Thank you, students.